Welcome once again, Crisis 169 coming to you another live video. Powered by the internet. My phone from Cricket, coming to you live with the broadcast about things in gaming and also things in economic general news. You read the description, you know what it is. Let's get into gaming first. Now let's get down with the gaming. First in this channel will be Crackdown 3, been delayed 2019. Anyway, moving on now. Days Gone has been delayed. Game's been. People wonder why I blow through that. You might think, oh Christ, why you blow through Crackdown 3? It's been delayed since 2016. Almost 2.5 years. The game ain't coming out, but if it does, it's going to be a dumpster fire coming out. It's going to be a trailer park fire. Okay? Crackdown 3 will not come out at all. If it does come out, it'd be worse than probably Sea of Thieves instead of K2. Its hype train is dead. Hype was 2015. It's been 3 years since that date. 2.5 years since the release date. They're saying February 2019. Well, it's not a long time. Yeah, sure. If you only have Xbox sitting there playing with my YouTube, maybe, yeah. Or Game Pass games. I know Horizon 4 is pretty good. I haven't played it yet. I have Game Pass. But that's something that I don't like about Microsoft. They buy developers, they swallow them up, and they release garbage, or they cancel Scalebound, and then they just let it just drift away into non-existence. Then they wonder why they have nothing to go for. Microsoft doesn't care about generation. Xbox lost generation. Almost 100 million consoles sold in summer. Xbox knows they're one and done. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. There's no if and buts about this. That's just the way it is. There is no, well, it's this and no. There's no, well, this. Crackdown 3 was supposed to release in 2016, in 2017, in 2018, not 2019. I guarantee it won't come out in 2020. You may see it come out with the Xbox 2. It may be one of those games they go, oh, want the game? Want the game? Oh, want the game? Oh. You gotta buy an Xbox 2. It only costs you $800. Crackdown 3? Crackdown 3? Crackdown 3? Did you want it? Want it? Oh. You can do Xbox for it. How dare you think we're gonna port it to the old crappy ones? And they just pull over here. Pull over here. They're not releasing it. And even if they do release it, the power of that cloud, they ain't gonna do a damn thing. Because cloud ain't gonna do crap. Okay? The cloud doesn't do a damn thing to nobody. What happened to the cloud goes offline? What happened? Will Crackdown look like what do you think that? Will Crackdown look like a 360 title? Xbox One title? Original Xbox title? Barely 1S? Maybe 1X, maybe if you're lucky. I'm telling you, you guys rely on the cloud so much to solve the problems and issues of Xbox gaming world. But what happens to developers using the power? Oh, that's right. That's Xbox doesn't have any power except for 1X. And I ain't selling with crap right now. Even I got one for Christmas. I'm very grateful for it. It's not selling as good as it should. All Microsoft gotta do is drop that thing down to $399. It'll sell. It'll be cheaper than Pro. Cheaper, more powerful. The Pro dropped down below that just to make headway. See, and Microsoft knows they lost generations. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna milk the Xbox One X all they can. They even need the money. They don't. Of course, then fanboys saying, well, Days Gone's been released in 2019. Yeah, it's actually a game that's being polished up. Where your game, Crackdown 3, has been delayed more times that I can count. And because of that, Days Gone is pretty much going to be out in 2019. They're saying now it could jump the release date. Could come out in August, maybe October, maybe November, maybe late December, maybe early January. But that's even too late. You don't buy new games at the new year. Relatively, you buy games around October, November because Christmas time, people got money coming in, and they want to take the money and blow it on stuff. Family, friends, themselves. Usually games to themselves. Maybe the kid wants some Knack 2 game and throw it on Christmas time and kick the quiet room along. But the games like, big games, the good stuff the adults would play. Your Crackdown 3s and your games like that, Days Gone, Red Dead 2, Spider-Man, God of War, games like that that come out. They come out in September, October, November. Recent game, summertime, it's pulling a Sega Saturn. It's pulling a Saturn. If you don't know what Saturn is, look up Sega Saturn, and on your way you can read that video. You can watch that video and read that little dialogue there. Interesting how they released it 4 months ahead of schedule for Sony. Got the whole new video for Throwback Thursday. And that'll be the next one actually. Throwback Thursday will be that one. So we'll discuss that one. That debacle. Now, of course, getting on from that, going to the Days Gone. It's been released, being polished up, the game's good. Sony released a lot of duds. Knack 1 and 2 are more for kids anyway. Knack 1 should have been a pack-in game. It shouldn't have sold $50. Should have been packed in with the game. Knack 2 should have been pretty much given anybody who bought Knack 1. Kids like it. Maps pay them all for it. The kid game for them. Give them a PS4, put them in the room, tell them to be quiet and play Knack 1 I wanted to. Then I'll have fun all day long with that. I played Knack. It was a really fun game. It got old, but it was a really fun game. Passing the rainy day outside and by yourself in your apartment, man, pretty good to have a good time playing Knack. On top of that, that's about it really over the games. Now going to the lineup Sears. Sears in Clarksville, Tennessee, in our mall, Governor Square Mall, is officially closing down. It's one of the 100 or 200 stores shutting down. And that location is shutting down within, I think, a month or a year or so. I think within a year. This is the last couple months of his life. Sears is on life support. The company that bought him, the guy that bought him is like a billionaire who owns a company that's funneling money to Sears. He's letting Sears die. Well, I guess maybe he can buy it real cheap. I don't know, or get money, and then I'll get the equity back, from this, the money he put into it. The problem is, though, he can get much money back from it because this company ain't doing anything. And Sears and Roebuck started way back in the 1890s. The history here of them. They had a mail order catalog. Kmart did, like Macy's started that way. But when they got into the turn of the century and started selling selling chairs and tables and lights and toys and stuff, they were really big. And they weren't big like Radio Shack in a sense, but they were like Amazon back in the day, humongous. And I'm fast forwarding back. I'm reversing and fast forwarding a lot of the story here to keep up with me. The Roebuck guy, Sears Roebuck, he sold his stuff 2 years later. The guy who owned Sears became CEO 2 years, retired 2 years, and died 1 year later after that. Like 50 years old, he passed away. So, it's been kind of that in limbo, but been kind of doing stuff with it. But since the 70s, they started losing money. So, 40 years ago, Sears was losing money. They get Walmart and of course Kmart, who got joined with them hip because this guy who was CEO or owner of some $1 billion company bought them open together in 2005, 2006. And I'm going to jump real far ahead in history. Now Sears though, Their problem was they didn't want to change the times. You go on Sears, such don't help you. You know, if you're Sears, if you're a Sears associate or manager, I'm like condolences to you. Um, but losing your job is rough. They had help one side out there in the mall last weekend. Hard to get a job and you get out a job within a year. If you're looking for work, get a job there. Oh yeah, you're working here for 2, 3 months and you're gone. That's kind of sucks. Then again, said no. It's actually a manager who's been there for like 20 years, who had a wife and kids, who lived and breathed Sears. Now he's being told, guess what, they're Johnny and 12 Olympic 9, New Year's Eve or whatever it is. You out the door, Jack. That bugs me about companies going out of business. But people know this is just a shots being fired off from companies like Amazon. Now Walmart caused this problem with Sears and Kmart and Target because they had new innovations. They turned it down. They turned it up. They did things differently that Sears wasn't willing to do. Customer service, have unique items, not high price items. Sears was the Toys R Us of the bedding, the tools, lawn tools, exercise equipment, bedspreads, things like that. They were expensive store for that stuff. You went to Sears, bought a VCR there. When they bought a VCR back in the 80s, they wouldn't return it. He bought it the same day. So my dad vowed never going to Sears again. It's back in Maine, back in Massachusetts. I'm living before Dad was going around at the paid over closed down shopping center. But he was so mad by that 30 years later, he still won't even go into a Sears store. He sees Craftsman. Who turns the other direction and walks away. That is what Sears caused itself. People in my dad's generation who lives in his own house won't go to a Lowe's store because they sell Craftsman stuff. Now he's a little different than he was back then, but he still has a hair, little noise in his mouth. He's a little sustained point because he bought a VCR there, brand new. Didn't work when he got it home. Bring it back, they wouldn't take it back, and didn't have a receipt. Lost receipt. Can't didn't give him a receipt where the store was. From that point on, he never ever wanted to do business again. Just took one mishap from a receipt. Called my father and my mother, and not even spit on the door. To them, I'd be wasting their energy and their mucus and their saliva to spit on a company like that. And many people are like that. People at Walmart won't go shop at Walmart anymore. But Walmart's so big, you have to shop at Walmart. I had a problem with Walgreens, but I still shop at Walgreens because I let dogs lie, and I let laying dogs lie sometimes. I'm let it be because you can't help everything. Things happen. If the customer has bad days, the associate has a bad day. Things have a bad day. People have bad days. Happen all the time. But when you put into consideration the problems that Sears had over the years, for 40 years, almost 50 years now. We're way past 50 years, I think it was. 50 years now, with the problems that have happened. With debt, their annual debt is more than their income. It's like about $7, $8 million income and $10, $11 million in debt. They're not $1 billion. Now they sold some of the old companies off for like $1.2, $2 billion, but they didn't do much for them. The guy running it now doesn't care. It's sad because he has people underneath him, a couple 100,000 people losing their jobs in a year probably. Some are already out of work. And that being said, it was very sad. Very sad day when you have to tell your employees in your store, guess what, for the last couple weeks together, we're going out of business. Hope your resumes typed up and added new stuff to your resume. Hey, you worked for Sears 20 years. It goes out of business in the next 30 days or so. hypothetically. So if you're pretty sure you get the job Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, somewhere down before that goes on. How they gonna check back on a company that no longer exists? That's the problem I have. Same people with Toys R Us, same people with Fire Mountain when they went out of business. Shoney was there for a while. Circuit City and Blockbuster Movie Gallery. Both are still around, but they're barely hanging on. It just proves the point, though, that we're living in an era. We're going to a store, box store, no longer around. The mall and the McClark store is losing an anchor store. Sears is one of the anchors. So imagine when that closes down, anchor's gone. Who's gonna put a store there? We have a Tire and Lube Express next to a mall. Walmart. You think Walmart's gonna buy a small store with a Tire and Lube Express next to it? It's gonna be some rinky-dinky Halloween store. It's gonna be. It's a Christmas shop 24 hours a day. 7 days a week. Christmas shop. It's gonna die out. Those are the stores that move into the malls. The malls are dying, and when Sears leaves, it's interesting. Okay, now a couple malls have a Lowe's, Home Depot, and Walmart around them, and that's fine. Of course, just pass through and you go to the Walmart, Home Depot, and Lowe's, but hey, they still pass through the damn thing. My mall is still thriving for a while longer, but when Sears leaves, there's gonna be an empty spot sitting there, or a damn door closed, saying out of business. Yeah, you used to walk in there and go to your car. Now you have to walk out the food court. Like a void sitting there. And the employees apply for a job in the mall. But a lot of them ain't gonna have that luck. So I think it's really sad, the decline of Sears. Because yes, I ain't shop there much. I bought a game there about 20 years ago maybe. I think I did. It was at a Target somewhere ago. But it's simply overpriced. I know Lowe's and Home Depot are fighting over the corpse of Sears. I think Lowe's got all the Craftsman stuff, and I think Home Depot got some of the other Sears name brand stuff, and they're picking the corpse clean, trying to, Sears been going out for at least a year or two. Now Sears sold their stuff off to their companies because Sears knew what was happening. The board of directors knew. They weren't stupid. The guy running it now is not listening, or doesn't care. I think he's doing it because he wants him to go pretty much down the toilet, and maybe do like a Toys R Us. You push your restart button on the old computer and reboot this thing. Hopefully back up and get something different. Because Toys R Us, the location in the mall is that I may be using that for time. Check it out. It's gone. It doesn't exist. A Halloween shop's there now. Now they can come back and buy their location back. And it's kind of funny if they did. But I wouldn't think they would. But then again, what's Twitter going to become? Online retail like Amazon? They get destroyed. So I think this is a dying breed here. Walmart and Kmart itself. Not knowing Kmart would be glued into this, but they are. I think both of them are going under too at the same time. It's 2-for-1 sale for Walmart because they hate the most Kmart going down with Sears, and of course Walmart filed the fatal shots, but Amazon behind them will finish them off with the knife because Amazon will come up everybody. Amazon don't care. No, Amazon is kind of the NWO of the retail market. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and the NWO ran roughshod in the WWE in the early part of WWE, 96 to 98. They were the kings of wrestling. And of course, they went watered down, became a joke, just like Sears, Kmart, Toys R Us. These companies got watered down, became a joke. So they were the big guys in the block. They were the NWO. They were the guys who were trendsetters. Allowed the fat heads to take over. They allowed to get everybody else on them. They bought all these companies that they didn't need and they sold them and run them out. Whatever they did to them, sold them out, sold them, and did not make any money off them. They just bought companies and sold them. That's what Kmart did for a long time. I mean, I think Sears did for a long time. Sears did for a long time. And you know, and that's why you have issues like that. That's why you have problems like that. You know, it's not about being the company, you know, of yesterday. Sears needed to be the company of the modern era. The problem with Sears is that they allowed themselves to be stuck in this, I'm going to do my things my way, don't like it, take my ball, I'm going to go home. And that's what they did. They didn't care. The associates don't care at all. I mean, they're more ruder than what Walmart associates are. I met some store associates that are just, you know, she handed the rude award, because they get it. You know, Sears people, I've heard over years, is rude. They don't care. They're just there for a paycheck. They're working for a company they can't stand, but yet they need a job to pay the rent. They're like every ham and egg or 9 to 5 out there. If you're watching my videos, you care something about working at least somewhat. You work somewhat, part-time at the gas station, or some dumpy diner somewhere, but you work, making money. Like it or not, you're making money. So you have to do that, pay the bills, buy a game, or buy the internet to watch buy a phone, pay a phone to watch my, you know, my crudely made videos. But that's why, guys, I have a problem with it. I don't tell people what they shouldn't do and should do, but I think Sears should just go ahead and pull the plug and die right now. Don't sign the resuscitate order. Resuscitate order. Just pull the plug and boom, firebolt. Get it over now, because all it's gonna do is keep on spewing blood, and keep on spewing money and spewing stuff, and it's gonna be this gigantic mess. Now to come back like Toys R Us did, great. The last gasp of life that Sears is gonna have, flatline, and it should have been flatline years ago, decades ago probably. But a lot of people made a career out of that, Sears. And same thing we said about Home Depot and Lowe's and Walmart. You know, the verge of online shopping. You know, if you don't have, you know, good online shopping, or good online selling skill where you can put stuff you can sell online, ain't gonna happen. Okay? This is Crisis 169 saying peace, love. Like, subscribe, turn notifications, leave a comment below, so you find when my news comes available. My videos come up, I upload them, try every week I can. I'm getting really busy, so my time video uploading may be slower. But yeah, guys, I do enjoy all you guys do. I do enjoy all you guys watch and like my videos and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks, peace, love, see you out there.